After Fox 10 News received some footage from inside the Washington County Jail, we wanted to look further into the jail's condition.
Fox News reporter Katie Weiss toured the facility. She's joining us now in the studio with what she found. Katie?
Well, last week, some inmates inside the Washington County Jail sent me photos and videos of the jail through the use of smuggled-in cell phones. Now, I also received multiple calls from concerned family members who allege that the conditions inside the jail were unsafe. So I traveled to the Washington County Jail to see for myself and get some answers.
Man down! Hey! Man down!
He's still in here. Still in here after all that. They got him back here after all that time. Still in here. Just need help. This man's hurting me down, falling out with seizures and all. He needs help.
This is video sent to us by a smuggled-in cell phone from inside the Washington County Jail. The inmates who sent the video claim the man seen here is having a seizure and that he was not taken to the hospital until several hours later.
I don't care what you've done. You should never be treated in this manner just because you go to jail.
There's one inmate here at the jail who actually wanted to come forward to deputies. In a recorded interview with them, he actually said that those videos that were sent to us by the inmates were actually staged.
You know, they told me they was sick, falling out. They drinking baby oil. They drink that baby oil make them throw up. Okay, and they eat a lot of salt. Open the soup packs, they open them up and pour the salt, eat the plain salt. That's when the blood do a lot of push-ups and stuff for the folks to get there and, you know, that thing, make the blood pressure shoot up.
Washington County Sheriff Richard Stringer tells me inmates fake illness almost 90% of the time, just to try to get out of jail.
We've had them in the past, stage incidents, and send it to the feds and send it to ABI, and we've had them to actually come to our jail, just like any other jail, but we've never been found negligent on anything.
I asked the sheriff if he felt that if a prisoner truly is sick, he or she will be properly treated.
I'm not going to say that we won't ever make a mistake. Doctors make mistakes, but we do the best we can with what we've got.
Inmates also sent us these photos of just how dirty they believe the jail to be.
Mold everywhere. It's bad.
When we toured the jail, it was fairly clean. A shower in the women's cell was grimy with what appears to be mold. The sheriff says there's also a fluctuating overcrowding problem. He says the jail has a max of 60 inmates, and when we were there were 62.
That's just cramped. Just cramped.
However, the kitchen has a health department rating of 97. Well, something else that some of the inmates have been complaining about is the fact that they haven't gotten any fresh air in several months. And for many inmates, that is true because currently there is no recreational yard here at the Washington County Jail. But that's something the sheriff tells me he wishes he had the money for.
If I had $50 million to spend, however, I don't know of anything that I would do different to accommodate the inmates, to make it any better for the inmates. The only thing I would like to see this county, and I'm sure a lot of other counties would like to also do it, who have old jails, we would certainly like to have a new jail.
Now, the sheriff tells me the jail was built back in the 1960s. He says he's talked to contractors in the past about building a new one, but the project would just be too costly for the county. Now, the county has a total revenue of nearly $11 million, and $404,000 of that is budgeted for the jail.